everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my sister's nails. And first I'm starting off with the primer from, oh no, it's the dehydrator, sorry, from Model 1s. It's the one that I use all the time. And I'm just putting that all over her nails. And then after we do that, I'm going to go in with the Model 1's primer. And again, apply that all over her nails. And this was like such a last minute, like super unplanned thing. Like we just decided to do her nails while we were sitting there. And I'm going to now go in with the Gershon. So we're going to be using Gershon polygel today, and it's going to be the skin color. So here I'm just applying the Gershon base coat on all of her nails. And sorry if you heard a little bit of wind. I'm sitting outside and it's a little windy today. It's pretty cold. And yeah, so here is where we go in with this Gershon. And I started putting like a lot of polygel in there, like thinking that she just, you know, wanted some kind of long nails. And I honestly thought that these nails weren't gonna be that long. Like it didn't seem like it when I was putting it in the doll form because she has long nail beds. So that's why I was like putting it that much. And when I put it on, it was pretty long. Well, I didn't think it was that long, but it was like way too long to what she had wanted. So now all I'm doing is just placing that on the nail. And I just pulled the lamp over because I was still trying to hold it, because if I let it go, it started like moving up. And now I'm just doing the same process again, just putting on the polygel into the doll form. And again, I made it way too long, but we do fix that, her length. I know I posted a picture on Instagram and you guys can see how long the nails are here compared to the actual finished result. And she didn't want nothing else on them. We were initially wanting to put like some cuticle diamonds, and then she changed her mind. So I was initially thinking that this process was gonna be like super fast. I was gonna be done like really quick because of, you know, she just wanted just some plain short polygel nails. But because of the fact that I had put them too long, it took a lot longer than I expected. And I'm using this little light to cure it on so I don't have to hold it when she puts it in the light. So it made it a lot easier. This little flashy light comes in so much handy. And then once I had got to the second hand, like I got that one done like pretty quick. I probably got it done in like 20-30 minutes with the filing and all, because I didn't have to do any trimming down like a lot of length. And since I had built these nails up so high, you know how like the longer you put your nail, the thicker it gets as it goes up, except whenever you hit the free edge, then it's thin, but it's kind of like thick in the middle. And since we had to cut them down so much, it had got to that thick part where the apex would be, or like the beginning of the apex, I guess. So that was kind of an issue. So I did have to go in and file inside her nail to make it thinner. But like I said, it took so much longer than it needed to be. Usually I can get polygel nails done with doll forms pretty quick, but this is also the first time I've ever done polygel with doll forms on a person. I always just do it like on myself or on my practice hand. And it's really crazy. Like I had always thought, okay, it's going to be so much easier to do nails on somebody else than it is to do myself. But that is like totally not the fact. So I guess like since I learned how to do nails on myself, I guess I got used to that. So whenever I had to do nails on her, like it was actually really hard because I didn't know really I guess not what to do. Like I knew what to do, but just like positioning everything and doing everything else, it was just kind of difficult. But I guess that's why you learn whenever you start to do things on people. So it's kind of cool that I got to do it on my sister because she's just my sister. She's not like paying her anything. So it was some nice practice to learn how to do it on somebody else. And she never wanted me to do her nails before, like when I first started. So it was I took it as like a compliment whenever she was like, do you want to do my nails? That just goes to show like that I'm getting a little bit better. So now here I'm just getting the alcohol pad, and I'm just taking off the tacky layer on the outside, and then we're gonna start filing. And I'm just gonna file like her cuticle areas to make the polygel blend in, and like if there's a line or whatever, and just smooth everything out. So I do that to every nail. And I do kind of show a little bit on the pinky. I'm a little bit out of frame because it's kind of hard to film whenever you're doing someone else's nails, because you don't like want to keep on pulling their hand in the middle or be like, hey, you're not in frame, you know. So that's why I'm kind of far to the other way, because it was also hard to position my camera, because I usually have it like where she's sitting when I do my own nails. So since I had to move it, it was kind of hard to find a position to where it's comfortable for her and comfortable for me, but still to be able to be in frame. So that's all I'm doing now, is just kind of blending in the cuticle area. And this polygel is a little transparent, not like a lot transparent, but it's kind of sheer if you don't build up a lot. And obviously there's not a lot of polygel on the cuticle area. And also I noticed when you put polygel in dual forms, it kind of like moves up the polygel from the bottom. So now I'm just filing her nails and making sure it's at the shape that she wants. And then I do ask her, I'm like, okay, is this what you want? And she's like, no, this is way too long, you need to cut it down. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm just trying to cut down with my e-file on the length. And then after we do that, I'm going to do the other hand, and then I'll come back whenever we start buffing. So now that we finally got her nails down to her desired length, now I'm just going in with my buffer and I'm just buffing her nails. And you see how short they are compared to how they just were a minute ago. They're so short. So now I'm going to go in with the Gershon top coat, and I'm just going to put top coat on all of her nails. And then after I do that, I'm just going to put some cuticle oil, and then we'll be done. This was it was very easy to do, a little bit challenging, like I said, because it was the first time having to do nails on somebody else with dual forms and like polygel. So this hand that I'm doing now was so much easier. It looks so much better. I mean, they still look good from like the top when you're looking down at it, but if you were to like look like down the barrier, I guess, at the top part of the nail, you'll see that this hand here is like thin, but then her other hand is a little bit thicker, just because of the issue that I put her nails too long and had to cut them down. I did try to thin it out as much as I could with my e-file. But here's the finished result, and those are so cute, and they're super simple but very effective. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope everybody has a good day.